Hello fellow traders, today is I believe day 3 or 4 of the trading entry, journal entry. It is currently 7:23 in the morning during Asian session Bangkok time, and I have finished my 3 trades. No technical errors this time. So my first trade happened on this bar around within I think 7:15, and I realized that my heart was fluttering, and there was a lot of, I guess, pressure, emotional pressure. So I moved my stop in profit about, like, I don't know, a little bit. And if I would have woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? If I would have kept my stop over here and just let it ride, this would have been the case where I would have gotten stopped out, okay? Because this right here is so I currently have the volume profile up, but it was during the opening range, 15-minute opening range breakout for the Asian session. So I drew a volume profile for the first 15 minutes, and I was anticipating that, okay, price closed below, or closed right on the value area low for the day and below the 21 EMA, and it broke a little bit of this structure. So I was anticipating a move down. However, I was a bit late in my execution. If I caught the move up here, that would have been optimal, but I was a bit late. So I took that into account, moved my stop in profit because of that structural change. Also because I saw the reaction with the value area low of the 15-minute opening range, and so that made me a little wary, okay? And so I took a small profit. I think it was around like $40 or $50, something like that. And then I saw price close below the point of control for the orb, and then I took another short, placed a stop right above the high, and within 2 minutes got stopped out. And this was crucial because it changed my narrative. I was anticipating, keyword here is anticipate, it to go down, right? Because it closed below point of control. I should have waited for it to close below the value area low as well, to enter a trade. And so, okay, that made me realize that I was anticipating and not reacting to the actual price action and to the market. So, okay, I took the L, just kept watching. And then I saw price break above the 21 EMA. And with this candle, I was intently analyzing within the minute of this formation. And so I saw that it broke above, right? I saw this reaction right here as well, where it bounced off the value area low of the 15-minute opening range. I saw it pump up above into the 21 EMA, sort of kiss the VWAP, but the price closed above the value area high. So now I'm looking for a short with I'm looking for a long with a extremely tight stop loss. So I put my long here. I put my stop loss here, not even at the prior low, right? And the reasoning for this is because if I'm wrong, I want to be wrong and I'm done, okay? If I'm wrong, I want to be wrong and I'm done. But if I'm right, I would like to take that upside, because it's near the point of control as well, and it's near VWAP. And so this is what I did. I took the I took a long right here and stop loss here, and I kept trailing my stop in profit, but my take profit was near the 2.5 standard deviation line. And so I put it around, like, I just threw it up. I threw it up around like here, because that right there was the standard deviation line around there, or the end of the volume profile or whatnot. I forget. I think it was near the, not at the 2.5 standard deviation, but near there. And so I saw price push way past point of control, trailed my stop in profit, kept trailing, and boom, caught that final move, and got that TP for I don't know how much. This was around a 40-point move. And so I covered all of my losses, and those are my 3 trades for the day. And this is my journal entry. Okay, now, if this didn't happen, right? If this didn't happen and I would have gotten the L, right here, I would have been okay. Yeah, I would have been okay. And that would have been my 3 trades for the day, and that's it. Okay, so improvement from yesterday is no technical errors, right? No system errors. I placed my stops accordingly, changed my stops accordingly. And something new that I did was drew a volume profile for the 15-minute opening range. Now, the cons would be that I anticipated, this is the key word, I anticipated I should have just reacted, okay? Anticipated for price to go to a certain place, should have waited for the reaction and the confirmation that price does go to the place that I want to. And something, that was the only thing, okay? And I should have waited for the exact 15-minute close of the opening range. And after that, played it from there, okay? And yeah, would have seen that reaction, would have not taken this trade, would have taken this trade and gotten stopped out, started with the L, possibly taken that trade, gotten that, and look, there's another opportunity right here, okay? There's another opportunity. But yeah, I'm done for my 3 trades. This is a good opening range breakout. This is a retest. Who knows what it's gonna do? In my opinion, it's probably gonna keep going up because it broke out, then retested the 21 EMA, and then it should drive up from this support zone. But I could be wrong, because this is the value area high, and as of late, it's not closing above. So let's do further analysis after my 3 days of trading, or my 3 trades for the day. Like I said, I'm done with my trading, so I can still speculate, right? So what do we see here? We see that this 15-minute opening range is done, right? So I can literally delete this. But the orb right here, this is the high of the opening range, this is the low of the opening range, and price is just, it dipped in, and now I'm seeing something else. Okay, VWAP is right here, 21 EMA is right here, this is above. So I'm guessing, I'm speculating that it's gonna push up all the way here, okay? I'm not taking the trade because I don't want to, sorry, I've been blocking the camera. I don't want to take the trade because I don't want to kill my discipline and my trading rules. But if I still had a trade clocked in me, I would be taking this trade right here. The trade would have been entry around here, entry probably at this candle, stop right here, and then go for the 40 points, possibly, yeah. But it is what it is. Those are my rules, and I'm gonna follow them. So maybe I'll just keep yapping and see what price does. That way you guys can see. So with this kind of trade, even though I'm targeting 40, would be targeting 40 points. Okay, let's just change this just so that everything is in accordance to the position that we would take, right? Because I'm done for the day. I keep telling myself that so that I don't take the trade as well. Because what good is a win if you break your rules, right? That just instills further undisciplined actions. Okay, so the stop, I would have taken it around here. The stop would have, actually I wouldn't have taken the trade because it's higher than my 20-point stop. Yeah, so that would have helped me out. If I took an entry here, maybe. But you see how price is reacting to the value area high? Even though it's above point of control, all of the volume is like right here. So if we zoom out, right? All the volume is right here. And so we could easily flush down. Okay, but who knows? Who knows what the market is gonna do, right? So yeah, right there. Let's see if I had taken that right there, and then stop loss there, what would happen? Orb right here, bouncing off point of control. Okay, bouncing off point of control, and over at the 5-minute, it's looking nice as well. Could have gotten an entry a little bit better, but now that we're looking at the 5-minute, we see this right here. This candle right here this is where we got our profit. But this candle is telling us something. There were buyers, people were willing to buy, but all of that buying pressure got exhausted, and so price closed down here, and it had to sort of claw its way back up again. Okay, so we're seeing something interesting here in the 1 minute. We're seeing that price closed below point of control. So my narrative would have been wrong, right? Because we're extremely close. But yeah, we'll see how it goes actually. But this is something that is good for me as well, because if I didn't follow my rules, I would probably still be in a trade and would be stressing out right now because the market is not going in the way that I want or that I anticipated. Okay. Now, I told you I would have taken the trade here. That would have been wrong as well, because I should have waited for another confirmation of price closing above value area high. That would have been a better signal. Okay, all the stars must align, right? But we're getting some reaction here at the support level of the opening range breakout. Okay, testing the 21 EMA, pushing through. And are we gonna hit that stop loss? No, I'm not trading. This is just, yeah, we would have gotten stopped out for 20 points. That would have been a, let's see, a loss. If I didn't take this first trade, it would have been a loss, a big win, and another loss, probably breaking me even, right? But yeah, like I said, something that I should have seen and not to take would be the price not closing above the value area high. And so yeah, we're back into this void of volume, right? A good trade would have been fading the high after seeing, but this is what ifs. After seeing price not being able to break the high, getting short here, stop loss here, and then going down. probably to the 21 EMA or to VWAP with a trailing stop. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So this ends our trading session. Well, my trading session ended in, let's count the minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minutes of trading done. All right, this is key right here. 7 minutes of trading done. And before, I was not locking in these profits I would have made. Okay, so I'll show you right here. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. Now we're done. Peace. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay wealthy.